Thank you for joining me. It's About Time, audience. I'm your host, Oriel Javon. I'm joined today here at the Self Discovery Center, and I'm joined today with a distinguished guest. His name is Guru Dave, and you're going to be hearing a lot from him in this program. We were fortunate enough to visit his seminar, Self Realization. I know you're going to enjoy it, but I'm fortunate right now to be able to interview Guru Dave. So when I come back, we're going to talk to Guru Dave. You stay tuned. We'll be right back with you. Peace. Welcome back. And as I promised, I'm coming back with Guru Dave, and we're here at the Self Discovery Center, one of the favorite spots that we found here in Atlanta for just that purpose, self-discovery. And as I promised, I'm joined with Guru Dave. How are you today?
I'm absolutely ecstatic.
Guru Dave, I had a pleasure of hearing your lecture this evening. And here at the Self-Discovery Center, I found some very enlightening points, and tonight was no exception. I'd like to just inform the audience a little bit about yourself, who you are, a little bit about your background, and any of that.
Yes, I'm a spiritual master of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Tridanti Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada. My spiritual master blessed me with knowledge of the highest truth, and he ordered me to share this knowledge with the entire world, so I've dedicated my whole life to doing that. I became his initiated disciple in August of 1971.
Wow.
So since that time, I've engaged myself, my full energy in trying to bring about spiritual enlightenment on this planet. As many people as I can enlighten with this knowledge, I'm doing that.
You said a lot there. 1971. So where were you in 1971 that you were able to become?
I was in Austin, Texas in 1971.
Okay. Is that where you're originally from?
Originally, of course, originally is beyond this body. This material body is simply a covering.
Exactly.
Originally, we were all from the spiritual world. So originally, I'm from the spiritual world.
Got it. Okay. All right.
But in this, at the time, I was a countercultural songwriter back in the early 70s in Austin.
Songwriter.
They call it now the live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas. But
Really?
I was a countercultural songwriter at the time in Austin, looking for a message, that could enlighten the entire world. And I wasn't able. I was trying to write music that can enlighten the whole world, but I couldn't figure out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I found a teacher who already knew what to do for enlightening the world. So I just decided to become his disciple.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Songwriter. So I imagine I heard you play. We heard you in your program today. Was that part of your musical?
Oh, that's a new style I developed since I became a spiritual teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, formerly I was an acoustic guitar player, singer.
Right.
In English. I appeared I sometimes appeared like with the Airplane and the Dead.
Okay.
in San Francisco.
All right.
I was just a locally popular musician in those days, but I wrote hundreds of songs. But I was really trying to find a message that could bring about a complete transformation of the world, and
Mhm.
I found my teacher was already doing them.
Got it.
Then I dedicated my life to mastering the science that he taught and teaching others also how to master it.
Now, do you still perform?
I'm not really a performer per se. Although I do write. I am working on a CD right now of English songs. I try to write music, enlightening music. It's not for the sake of performing, but for the sake of
Right.
enlightening. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's what the world is really needing.
Shri Guru Shri Jata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupa Sagrajata Sagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sajaitam Zavadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishankam Vitamsha So, there are different ideas about advancement. The modern day idea is higher technology. That you can advance by higher technology. And actually that's true. But there's a different technology that they are not aware of, you see. That is a subtle technology. There